3 rounds into the year and we're already back testing. 11 World Superbike riders from all the manufacturers bar Ducati descended onto the new Navarra circuit for a first glimpse of the track, just 1 week removed from racing at Misano. On this first day of reconnaissance, it was the Yamahas doing the job at the top of the timesheet, with Garrett Gerloff setting a late 1:37.329 to improve upon Toprak Razgatlioglu's final marker by 44 thousandths of a second. This first day of riding the 3.9km track was mostly about finding the right gearing and base setup to work on here, ahead of round 7 next August. Gerloff and Razgatlioglu were the fastest learners on Monday, with fellow Yamaha rider Andrea Locatelli trailing around a second behind. Cortanozano meanwhile missed most of the day's running after a crash at turn 13, leaving the track shortly after for a checkup at a local hospital. Another manufacturer completed a full 2 days of testing here with the factory riders is BMW. Tom Sykes and Michael van der Mark putting in the extra miles after a bumpy start to 2021. The team's main focus here is chassis and swing arm work, with a few electronic upgrades to come in the latter stages of the test. Tom Sykes finished P5, with Michael van der Mark in 8th and suffering a late fall at turn 3. Jonas Folger accompanied the factory riders on his Bonova MGM machine, with Sykes the only one of the 3 riders setting a lap in the 1:37s. It was a slower day at the office over at KRT, with the boys in green opting to only use up half a day of their testing allocation. For Jonathan Ray and Alex Lowe's, this test is mostly about becoming familiar with Navarra and finding some data for the upcoming round here. The limited track time didn't stop the pair from setting a fast lap time. Ray finished the day in 4th, with Lowe's 1 position and a 1/10 of a second faster than his teammate. Team HRC were out of the box early in the morning, with the team's provisional plan being to only use the 1 day of testing at the Spanish circuit. We'll see if the Fireblades make it up to the track on Tuesday. For the time being, Alvaro Bautis and Liam Hassan kept themselves busy on Monday, with 71 and 80 laps completed, respectively. Joining the World Superbike crew with a 10-kata World Supersport duo of Dominic Egerter and Galang Hendro Patama. And far from resting on their laurels after a fantastic beginning to the World Supersport campaign, the Dutch team are looking to improve the top speed of their package, perhaps an imperative if they are to continue their current victorious streak. We'll be back with more action on Tuesday, weather conditions allowing, as riders get a better understanding of this Navarra circuit.